there's definitely some farms there that will have zero income for 8 to 9 months, and those growers still have to put money into that crop to grow it again.
For us to recover, it'll probably take us 2 months of intensive cleanup, just going down each row, but then after that, the labour side of things becomes a bit of an ordeal for us, because we can't really keep all our labour on once the fruit's been cleaned up, the paddocks are cleaned up. We just have to let everything sit and grow.
The hard one at the moment is probably more so the staff. To have to knock them off yesterday after packing our last boxes of bananas and telling them we won't see them for a good 7 to 9 months, that was the hardest part, yeah.
To get our workers back, that's our biggest worry. We have Vanuatuans at the moment working for us, the seasonal workers, and if they get sent home, we can't get them back. And for us to keep those boys on is going to be very detrimental to our wallets and our bank accounts, because it's very expensive to keep that labour force running. So we really need help somewhere along the line to help subsidise or something like that to keep those boys here.
It's a definite concern not getting the workers back.
It's a double-edged sword that we've had those growers trying to get as many workers as possible, which still wasn't enough, and now they're concerned that if they don't have work for these workers, they don't have money to pay these workers. How will they get them back? Like when they come back into production, will there be workers to farm with? So yeah, it's an issue.
We really do need some assistance in JobKeeper, be able to keep our staff on through times like this. This is extra hard compared to a cyclone 10 years ago. We've come off the back of a good 12 to 24 months of pretty average pricing, so the money's not in the kitty to be splashing around. We are feeling it, and we really need help as far as labour mainly being the key one here. I'm a 5th generation. I appreciate my locals, but they're just getting harder and harder to find. But as far as getting 10 years ago, going down to the local pub and pulling a man out to come work for you for the day, they're just not there no more.
Locals are a very important part of the workforce. They have been for all of the banana industry. But the trouble is you just can't find them to get onto your farm. The worker pool in Australia for agriculture is just not big enough at the moment. So we have all of horticulture, not just bananas, crying out for workers, and there's not enough workers there. So the sooner we can get more workers into the country, whether they be working holiday makers or South Pacific Islanders, the better. The ag industry, the country areas have really been a cornerstone of keeping the Australian public going in the capital cities. We've been supplying the fruit and veg all through COVID. We've had both state and federal governments saying what an important role agriculture will play in the recovery of Australia from COVID. It'll be one of the key pillars. So we need the state government and the federal government to give some assistance to horticulture with the working workforce, and in particular this event for bananas.